here's a secret that many guys don't know, especially in today's day and age,
Oh, please do tell us.
is that women love nice guys. We may not understand how much we love and appreciate them until we're a little older, and we've gotten that sort of asshole phase out of our systems.
In these streets.
You've been in what?
I'd say by our late 20s, early 30s is the point in our lives when we're just exhausted
I bet you are exhausted with all those Chaz and Tyrones and players.
by the jerks, and we have no time in our lives anymore for them. So we really start looking for men who we know will be great long-term partners, aka nice guys, right? And that's you.
That is still one of my favorite all-time clips right there. And this originally was posted on Coach Greg Adams. Yeah, because I used to watch a ton of his videos before I start making my own content. I still watch him from time to time, but more concentrate on my own thing right now. This woman lays out what I believe a lot of women, whether they are the 304, whether they are the woman, or they are the lady, the more uh, conservative woman. I believe all of them go through that particular thing right there. And I can understand to a small degree if you are young and you're trying to find yourself and you're naive a little bit. Okay, I understand. But at a certain point, even when you are young, 18, 19, depending on what you're going through in your life, what's right or wrong. And while I don't judge women that live a certain kind of lifestyle, she's not okay. If I don't know her and she happens to slide into my life, I don't know her history and I kind of don't care unless if it's more close to the present. But if I known her for like years and she's ignored me or either didn't really think I was relationship material, and then all of a sudden now she's looking at me now, and I kind of was able to observe because of her social media the types of men that she was going for, I'm going to be like, no, keep that moving. I might smash though, depending on the type of woman that she is. But if I don't want to hurt her or add any more destruction to her life, I'm probably just going to pass on her. But if she's one of those women that come into my life and kind of like Jenny off of for Forrest Gump, like every time we meet is a good time, but then she goes running back off into the streets. I will never commit to that woman because she's never going to hurt me later. Anyway, let's start this video.
This Superman is nothing of the kind. I've discovered his weakness.
Yes.
He cares. He actually cares for these Earth people.
Like pets.
I suppose so.
I must admit, I do care about you humans. I actually do care. Oh, my weakness. Welcome, my friends, to the RP Experience. Peace and love to my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turn on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. Today's video is more for the men of how to not get played if you are a nice guy, a good guy. Now, of course, though, I have to separate things here with the nice guy thing because it's two types of nice guys. There are the nice guy simps, and there are the nice guys, which both can be born of this, but those guys, because I used to be one, that my mom told me how I should be treating a woman, how I should be as a gentleman. Now, she didn't give me any type of pointers of how to avoid being played or how to put my foot down and set boundaries, but she taught me in all the ways of how women should be treated. Now, I have to wonder, a lot of you don't deserve that type of treatment, even though I give everybody the courtesy, respect thing going on. But that is how nice guys usually start. Now, then there are the simps, which is also can be classified as nice too. And those men are definitely just about smashing or possessing the woman. They're more in love with the idea of the woman instead of the woman. That's why you will see them simping for just attractive women, even though you have to be attracted to the woman anyway. But certain types of women, they will be like throwing money at or going over and beyond for no reason at all. And I guess inherently women know to somewhat avoid that or take advantage of that in a way. But for those men that was raised by their moms to be that certain type of guy, yeah, we need a different type of game plan. I had to learn the hard way, but you have to set clear boundaries, and you have to borrow some pages from the players, the Chads and Tyrones, not in playing with women, but being able to spot when a woman's trying to play with you. Anyway, I have a clip right here of how women be lying to men. That's why I can't usually trust what most of them are saying, because a lot of times they will tell you as a man what you want to hear.
Why are girls lying? Listen, I'm gonna expose the women here. I'm sorry I have to do it. Women are talking shit to you guys. We do not sleep with somebody that we're not attracted to. We don't care if you're nice. If a sexy guy is sleeping on his mom's couch and he's got game and he's sexy, a woman will sleep with him. She won't friend zone him, but she'll friend zone a nice guy who does all the right things and she's not sexually attracted to. She'll take your money, she'll take your time, and then she'll tell you goodbye. Women will do that. So make sure they're attracted to you before you spend money on them.
Damn, that dude taking that.
Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm sick of these girls lying. Sorry.
So this, my brothers, is my two-part strategy with dealing with these women. Well, most of the women that I'm going to spend some time with. Number one, do not believe everything that she is telling you. I mean, at face value, when somebody's telling me something, I'll be like, okay, why should they be lying? But whether they're telling a story about another woman, whether they're telling a story about another man, whether they're telling you things that they want, the only time sometime is definitely the truth is if they're telling you things that they don't want. You know, it could be a subconscious tug of war. It's kind of like a person that may say they hate smoking, but they're addicted to it. So they're telling you the truth, but they're addicted to the nicotine, so they're going to keep doing it. So that's not to outright say that they are a lie. But when she's saying she likes a certain type of guy, and you know, oh well, the guy looks like the type of guy that you are, but yet you look at the men that she picks, it doesn't coincide or it doesn't match up with how you are, or either her pics look out of whack. So you have to, when you start taking a woman seriously, you have to look at her seriously. That's why, I'll have fun with a woman that's out in the streets, but I will not take her seriously, because when I take a woman seriously, you have to start looking more closely on her character and how she is and what kind of reputation she has, especially her sexual reputation. But I would say reputation in general. Like, does she lie all the time? Does she always portray that she is the victim? If she gets mad at her partner, is she going to hit him? Those are things you have to take into account. So that's the first one. Don't believe everything that she's telling you. I'm not saying to straight look at her as a liar, but just be like, just ask some questions to more clarify what she is saying, such as if she says something about, well, this woman is always picking on me or something. Okay, ask her, well, why? Why do you think that she's picking on you? And if she says certain things like she's jealous, then why is she jealous? And have you ever did anything to her? Which, however, though, in some cases, or at least half the cases, she did something. Anyway, I have another video here for part 2 of how you can deal with women.
What's in this jar? What am I doing wrong?
There's not a lot of context in this video, but the guy says that he gets used a lot. And he says it's because he's not attractive. And that may or may not have something to do with it, but there is a trick. Women are going to ask you for things. They're going to say, this is what it takes to keep me, and you have to decide if you want to do it. And I think that a lot of guys feel pressured to give her what she wants, even if it's not what you want. And for the most part, especially early on in the relationship, you should not do that. At some point in my dating history, I stopped going on dinner dates. I had one girl request that I pay for her transportation all over the place and other such things. And I only got burned maybe 1 or 2 times before I decided I'm only doing this.
Okay, what he means right there is reciprocal energy that she's giving and you are giving. You're both giving and getting something out of the union or the relationship. The way relationships are set up, though, and it's fine this way, you have to initiate the conversation. And then women accept. Okay, but after initial putting that out there and putting into the pot, she has to put something into the pot. Now, men are usually don't explain this, but it could be something small, like she brings you lunch. Like, okay, even though my relationships did not always last, all the women, especially in the beginning anyway, they put things in the pot. It was a woman that was trying to get my attention. She started bringing me like food and drinks to my job. That's her putting in right there. Okay, you want a woman doing that. As men, a lot of us get blinded by the woman's beauty. And I think inherently we know that there's a lot of competition for this woman. It's kind of like when you're going to bid on something. A lot of people are bidding on it. So you're going to try to overbid everybody else to get the woman. Wrong. But I know that's our knee-jerk reaction when we're trying to get a woman to notice us, to put more into the pot so that she will give her attention to us. This is how the OnlyFans thing is working, that there are many men so starved for female attention that they are giving money to women just to acknowledge them on either their podcast or their chat or something, or to give them a small video. A lot of people will say that's pathetic. I understand, but see, that's what's going on here. So don't do that. Make sure she's giving something back to you. Even though how attractive she is, she should be giving something, even how small.
Only this and nothing else. The way I think of it is, anyone who goes here isn't going to ask me for anything that I don't want to give anyway. So if you stop doing this, you only get the ones who like you, because what you want is kind of a big part of who you are anyway. The way I always explain it is, you can probably get a lot of girls in your Lamborghini, and that's fine if that's what you want, but if I have a girl in my Toyota Corolla, she likes me. And sure, that's definitely going to limit some options, but if they don't want what you want, were they ever options anyway? So when you say, what am I doing wrong? I think that's it right there. Oh, and one more thing. Try telling women no and see what happens. You might like it.
Okay, I think the guy that's been posting these videos is called Whole Math. And his videos are very well thought out, and I like his little artwork right there. He's wrong about one thing. Attraction does play a part in it. And I think women always try to deny this type of thing. I don't know why they do this. I guess either they don't want to see. I believe this is why a lot of times I don't think you should believe everything that a woman says, because a lot of times she doesn't want to say something to make herself look bad. It could be the same conversation when women say about a guy's penis size. Like, it doesn't matter. Now, maybe it doesn't matter to certain women, but a lot of women, it does matter. And only those real ball-busting women is going to tell you the truth. So, when a woman will lead and say that that doesn't matter, I would really question, because she wanted to give me some other answers in there. And that's like the same thing when people are saying looks doesn't matter. Like, okay, maybe a person doesn't have to be a supermodel, a 10, have a real smoking body, but it has to be some attraction there. So me as a man, I'm realistic to know, like, I want to be attracted to a woman, and I want to meet a woman that really likes me, that's really into me, and we have things in common, and she has good morals and it matches up with mine. Okay, that's not always the easy combination, because some may have some of the stuff that I want, but not those. And that's why men's lists are usually not that long. The only thing is, if she's really beautiful, a lot of times we let a lot of stuff go. Then sometimes if we know we can't get certain women, we'll let things go that is important to us only because the woman is interested in us. But yet she still has a foul attitude, personality, very disrespectful, that type of stuff right there. So as a man, even more so than a woman, because we don't have that much of a list, we need to not let important things go with the women that we pick. That's where we be fucking up sometime. So I don't have too much to add right there. I just disagree with him with the attraction thing. The guy is probably right that the women don't consider him attractive. I mean, he could be fat. Maybe this is why a lot of times men say go to the gym. Okay, it's certain things you can't fix, like your face or something, but you can fix your health. You can get into better shape or so. So that's pretty much it. You guys have a blessed day. Yeah, I have a full group of things that I have to do later. I may post a video later, but I'm not sure. Give me a like, a subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. And be good to each other out there, men and women. And especially for men, protect yourselves. Okay? Especially with like marriage and stuff. That's it.
Damn. Don't listen to what women say, watch what they do. Because a woman will show you exactly what she's attracted to if you just watch how she sexually responds to whatever when it comes to men. A woman will tell you what she believes makes her a good person about what she's attracted to. But her vagina doesn't think that way. Her vagina responds to what nature has taught it to respond to. Damn. Don't listen to what women say, watch what they do.
out of truth. You only played yourself, got no game.